Hey guys, welcome to a segment that I like to call the Hotsprings Hangout. It's a little scuffed because this is our first one and we didn't really have it as planned as I would like, but I hope you have a good time hanging out with me and some of my friends on Ship 3. Feel free to join us if you are on Ship 3. You can come hang out in the Hotsprings with us. Oh man, I can't believe I lost all of my questions. The power went out right before the stream and my file didn't save. Yeah.
Gosh, oh no.
So, what about those dolls there? I'm just kidding. So, what'd you guys think about the headline?
That's it.
Just like, no, just like in general. We're gonna talk about it more, of course.
No. I'm talking about.
Oh, you meant that's how you felt about the head. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I think I understand now. Got it. Okay. Yeah.
I was happy that they at least announced some event for this month. Otherwise, it would have been a really dry month. But yeah, other than that, I mean, the scratches look cool. Like there's some nice outfits.
Yeah, I
would say.
Yeah. Don't really like, honestly, like the scratches were okay to me because that's not really like my style, but I want the motions from them, so I'm gonna be scratching.
Oh, the fire ones, the blazing ones? Yeah, they look awesome. I cannot wait half a year later to get them for free. I'm sorry to say that, but
that's so true. So true.
Honestly, I thought the headline thing was like, okay. I'm excited about the 𝐀𝐤𝐮𝐦𝐚 Part 2.
Yes.
That is honestly, right now, is my favorite mode in NGS at this point in time. I enjoy that content.
I agree. What sucks is like I can't find people to queue up for it. Like,
I know, same.
But even running it solo is actually pretty fun in my mind.
I haven't done it solo. Damn.
I enjoy it. It's so much fun, and since they're adding on to it, I'm gonna probably play it more.
I think it should give more cubes.
It's not the cubes, it's just the game mode I actually enjoy. Like, if they keep adding on to that, I'm gonna be extremely happy.
I find it okay-ish. I just wish they would give more cubes, to be honest. I would farm cubes in there, but yellows just give so much more level and more cubes. Like, it's nice for if you want to like every skill a little bit, but if you want to grind for the skills, it's just not enough, sadly.
Yeah.
My only concern was the question for Operation Report. Why do people want to rush things so badly?
I know. Oh my gosh. I was like, give them time. Like, I literally had to stop the stream and be like, look, like literally they said they're working on the classes. That's the one you mean, right?
I'm gonna try not to mute anymore.
The balancing.
Yeah, I was like, they said they're working on it and they're gonna bring it in October. Like, can you have some patience, please? They're like, we want it now. Like, do you want it to be right, or do you want to just get mad again when they do it wrong?
They have an update every week. Even if they mess up something a little bit, it would be still better than it is right now. So I think they could like tweak it more often instead of just every 3 months. I think that would make sense because it's in a long time in the state already, and to wait 1 month more. It's not the impatient thing. It's just so long already, and they actually can change it every week. If you know what I mean.
I think the reason being is probably because of the balancing in base game back then, with Summoner and like Chain Trigger being on every single like class.
But they need to get more data about like what is performing well, what's performing poorly, and how they can adjust that. But maybe like I do agree it's like too long right now, but I think in every week balance patch would just change the game too often.
Yeah, I've played MMOs where they do consistent balancing. Not consistent, I shouldn't say consistent, like constant balancing. And it is really frustrating because like your class or your specs or the meta changes so constant. Like you can't keep up with it, or you get used to playing one way and have to like play a completely different way. Like, I don't know where I stand as far as the balancing goes. I've been lucky enough to play classes that haven't really been affected negatively by it. or like the balancing really doesn't affect me. So like I definitely feel for people who are playing classes and it's just like the balance is all over the place. Well, that's kind of why I wanted to like know your opinions of it.
Well, the way they phrased it makes me feel a little more optimistic, since they talk about how like they're not trying to bring anything down. Like, I mean, I think Katana Braver right now, everyone can agree, is probably the best class in the game. And so I was scared they might like nerf that, but it seems like they just want to bring other classes up to that point, which is, I think, the better strategy.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I also wonder about the balancing, how they will do it with the add-on skills. If the add-on skills will be a baseline, or if they use the baseline without the add-on skills for further content, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's smart, actually, yeah.
That is a fair point.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
So, right now, add-on skills is something that's kinda hard to get for some people, especially on the higher levels. But you would have to do a lot of Cannonball Rumble, right? So,
Yeah.
let's say you're a casual player, and they release later on content, but will they balance the content around you having plus 15, plus 17 skills, or will they balance the content around having plus 0 add-on skills?
I see.
I think it'll have to be with the plus 0, since I kind of think the add-on skills is like, if you guys are familiar with like D3, it's like the Prestige or like the Paragon levels, where it just adds on to people who want to keep pushing for like higher content, or to keep playing the game after they hit max level. And so I don't think they balance it based on that, but some of them, like if in like the next update we get add-on skills that can go up to plus 25 or 30, then that starts going to be pretty impactful in like actual gameplay aspects. So it could be a concern, but I feel like they have to balance it based on people not having add-on skills.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I think, well, I mean, I just think that would work the best because if you can do everything without add-on skills, then I think just like the people who do want to push it can really focus on pushing for that. As long as they don't make it to where you're blocked off of content because you're not strong enough because of add-on skills, because that would cause a problem.
Yeah, I mean, you will always have an advantage now since you have them. I also think if they do the add-on skills higher, like for example 25, it should not give so much percentage anymore, because getting 20% crit is already a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Yeah, then it's like crazy. Then you can even over crit, and I don't even know what they like. If they really want to give us more than 20 levels, I would appreciate not having more than 20, because it's already really hard to get, and a lot of people use like 1,400 cubes to even get a level 21. Of course, you can be lucky, but yeah, I think they should just keep them at level 20, or if they make them higher, let them give like 1% for 5 level or so.
Yeah, like drastically cut it.
Yeah, so it's really just for the people who wants to hardcore grind, and the casual players don't feel too bad if they don't have enough add-on skills leveled, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I definitely agree.
Yeah, because I still think they should add more stuff for casual players.
I personally really want a 32-man combat zone.
Oh my god, please.
With 2 PSEs going off, with 2 random Ts going out as well, and like in the center of it.
Oh, and maybe they can have like a big giant version of a PSE burst that like you can both like. Yeah.
Yep. I agree. Yeah.
That's so funny. Me and Carol were just talking about that not that long ago. We were like, why don't they have like a mega combat zone? Even if they don't start with 32, I think like anything higher than 8. 8 just isn't enough. Like it's fun and like we're definitely going to play some later. But yeah, 16 would be great. Like anything a little higher.
I think everyone would want that. I mean, it's already kind of chaotic with the PSE bursting, so
yeah.
More chaotic would even be better.
Yeah, I think also in general, like content that we can do with more people at once than 8 or 4 would be really nice. They pretty much got it now, all the content that we can do with so many people, and you can see even now that the exploration zones kind of dead. There's nobody at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like, okay, you can only have 4 to do Trinitas, you can only have 8 to do combat zones, you can only have 4 to do cannonball. Like,
They
just being
took
so
out-
restricted makes people not really want to do it as much, because you're like, okay, well, I want to play with all my friends, what can I do? And like right now, I hate to say it, but a lot of us have been kind of turning towards a different game because you can do more things with bigger groups of people.
Yeah.
So
My concern is they took out the main reason why people would be in exploration zones.
What, Definitely Farm?
yeah, oh my god,
Yep,
yes, the
the
farm.
farm.
And now
They took
Mastery
out-
Farm's going to be gone, so that's going to basically be something.
Well, that's gonna be interesting. I wonder what the drop rate is gonna be on that limited
mean,
time quest. Like,
Yeah,
is it
if
like
it's
5 or
if
10?
it's a
Maybe on a
lot,
limit.
it might mess it up for a while, but yeah, if it's short, I
Yeah.
think we'll be okay.
Yeah. But I kind of think like Ancient Farm was their idea of getting their 32-man group, but I feel like Rare Gorge is
No.
poorly designed and it doesn't really have lasting in like effects. I want something like that, but again, a bit less difficult and more engaging for players. Like you
Yeah.
guys.
I feel like they would need to like add something more to the ancients to make it more for more people to actually enjoy that content. Because right now it's kind of bland.
Yeah,
You
they
tell
have
me
a
you
lot
don't
of
like-
area to work with too.
Yeah, so I get it that they want to have like a penalty for people who die and get spawned in the Reeker, but like that entire area is like it's not utilized well space wise. There's so much stuff they could put in there to make it more
Yeah.
interactive.
Make it a combat zone.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, like that being a combat zone will make it more interesting, and then have a very small chance of an ancient actually spawning as a boss, and it's random what boss it would be.
Yeah. I mean, I think in the future, I would only assume that they would add more ancients, because like just having 2 kind of is like, you know, like you get tired of fighting Frostal over and over and AMS over and over. I feel like honestly, it sounds weird, but it wouldn't be as bad if it was just 1 and you like know, okay, only this boss spawns here. But the fact that it's 2, it's like, why aren't there more? But I think it would be really cool if they took the gorge and just did something similar to a combat zone, but like different. Like maybe once you pop into the gorge, you have a specific like line of tasks that you have to get done. And some of them do require a group and some of them you can do by yourself. So like in the middle of waiting between ancients, you know, you're like, okay, well, let's all group together and see if we can take down this many trials or like this many da-da-da, you know? So I think that would be cool. But I mean, ultimately a combat zone there would be amazing. I think that would be great. Could you imagine a burst in the cave?
Yeah, I think that honestly would be the best place to put it. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, bursting in caves is nice. But
Oh my
I
god.
also agree. Like a task-based thing sounds actually pretty nice. Like for example, we have all the seals there, so you have to kill a certain amount of seals to keep the population down, so more enemies can spawn or something like that.
Murdering
Yeah,
teams
oh, that
and
would be
tasks.
cool. Just murder. Hi, Ezzy. Someone said multi-alliance quest. Narco said multi-alliance quest. What do you guys think about that?
Yes, they need like kill 500 dolls, kill 500 altars would be a good option. I personally think that would be fantastic.
I
But
think you
I
should be able to have like, what's the word for it? Like alliances that are kind of like, they work together instead of combining them together to do
Yep,
that.
I
I think
agree.
that they should do that because I've played games where like you can have like partner guilds. Blade and Soul, you could have like people that you were like, you know, friendly with. I mean, granted, it had PvP, so it was a little different, but you can have like, okay, we all work together, so we do work on these kinds of quests together, and we all have like, you know, like you said, kill 500, but all, let's say 3 alliances in there are working towards that one goal. I think that would be fun, and it would encourage people to kind of like communicate more, and you know.
I would like that because I know a game that I play, and I think Alex knows it too. Warframe has that similar thing where your own like clan, and then you're allianced with other like clans to actually help out each other's clans, which was a really cool thing that Warframe has.
Yeah.
But I agree. I just don't know if they're gonna have something like that until the Alliance Quarters actually comes out.
Yeah.
Because they'll have a person that you can probably go to when you go there.
So really quick question. For those of you who played base game, did they have anything like that in base game?
Yeah, I think they did. Did they? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. They had, like, killed, like, a certain enemy, and then it's, like, a ridiculous amount.
I mean, like you could work with other alliances. Was that a thing?
No, I don't think it was.
No? Okay. Yeah.
I think it would be also a good opportunity to get people to do other stuff with content. For example, let's say you have to kill with another alliance some gigantics or Asians that you have to farm for. Like you combine this with the gorge combat zone, and then you have to like grind as a big group together, so you can kill like a special Asian that you need for both alliances, and not everyone has to be present, so that's also a nice thing, because you it must be a way where you get more quests, but the quests are not supposed to be tedious for more players.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's like some players just don't have the time or just don't want to do it, and I think it's a nice idea, and I think it would be nice to have like a progression bar that's universal, so it's not something that you have to be in, but it's nice if you are contributing to it, and then you might get a little bit more rewards than the people that don't contribute to it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So everyone gets something, and the people that do something get a little bit more. I think that would be maybe a good idea for stuff like that, because we have already a lot of quests, and I don't know how this will work out if we get even more quests, and if it will be too much for people to do.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that would work really well, because like I don't know how your alliance has been fresh. I don't know how serious you guys are as like far as getting tasks done and things like that in the alliance, but we've always been like really chill in the Hellmouth. Like it's kind of like play however you want, you know, as long as everyone has good vibes, we all help each other when we can. But trying to like get everyone to just be like, hey, you have to do these alliance tasks already is like a bit of a struggle, because some of them, like finding the what are they called, the capsules, take so much time to get done, because it's just RNG. So you might get it done in like 20 minutes, you might get it done in like 2 hours. And not everyone can do that, or they're not even motivated to do that right now, because with not much going on in the game, some people are taking time away or focusing on things that they really like, so they don't want to like feel like they're being tortured.
I also think they should change those quests and group activities, like for example, do yellow together or do purple together, do UQ together. My alliance is also pretty casual alliance, but because of those alliance tasks, that made them grow more together, because now they're helping each other out. The people that want to play more just pull the people through some purples or through some yellows, and everyone kind of does stuff now. I also have to say, I have nothing much to say in the alliance. I'm just there to look pretty. I'm just an officer. So but as I said, my alliance is pretty casual actually. They mostly just do UQ and the alliance task, from what I've seen, and the dailies and stuff. So but it motivates people for sure, and I think we reached like rank 5 or so, or 4.
Heck yeah.
But we have also a lot of people, and we also try to get a lot of people in. But everyone plays like they want. If they don't want to do it really, then it's whatever, like you know.
Yeah, I'm agree with mine. Me and Hans are in the same group, or in the same alliance, so my only condition is just if you are there for 30, because I think you see no recent login for 30 days, I guess. My only condition is if you haven't logged in within the 30 days, you get kicked out.
Yeah.
But we're very casual as well. I like to do the alliance task, but if we don't do it, then it's okay because I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I just bring them a message. Hey, it's free Meseta, it's free SG. Why not do it?
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to put that kind of pressure on your alliance either. Like, I don't want to be like, you guys have to get this done, you know? It's not a situation where we need to be that way with the way our alliance works, you know? So, I get it.
Yeah.
Is that how it is for like the alliances that are pushing for the gold rank? Do they actually like force their members to like do a certain amount or all of them per week, I guess?
They would have to. I mean, for like the ones, I don't know. I feel like on the bigger ships, especially, I feel like people would have to be like that to make it to number 1. Yeah, like on 2 and 1.
Yeah.
So I know that from our big alliances, I don't know if they force the people, but they're definitely, like for example on the Dreads, they're just people they're just people that in general very motivated to play the game.
Okay, so they're just like grinding already.
Yeah, they're already like very more competitive than others, for example. But they're still like, they still have the thing like you can do everything, but you don't really have to, I guess. But I think they really motivate their players, and they're all like, you know, if everyone has the same mindset, then it's something that comes naturally, and nobody sees this really as a tedious task, I guess. But I cannot really fully speak for them. But that's what the feeling I have from them, because one of the officers is like one of my first friends in NGS. So that's what I got from him when I talked to him. And I don't know about Oberblush or like the 20th Avenue or the Grand, what was the name? Grand Marshals or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
about
those are
them,
really
what
big
they're
ones.
Yeah, the 20th Avenue is a really casual one, what I know. Like they pretty much take everyone. We are also a pretty big alliance. We have also 100 people, but we don't care too much if people are not online for a longer time, as long as they come back at some point.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how it's with the other alliances though.
Yeah, mine's pretty casual. I mean, there's a lot of people I've invited to play, and they just play whenever they have time. So, and they play very casually. So I never really look at that. I already have to do enough of that on Tower of Fantasy. So,
if I know the person, or if another person like Hans knows the person, I don't really kick them out. So if I don't know them, then yeah.
Does that mean I get a free pass to just like do whatever I want since you know me?
Yeah, basically.
Go crazy, Han.
Take it.
Here in Iron Blood, because Iron Blood is more like a bit of hardcore, and then we have casual as well. So what we do in Iron Blood is we encourage everyone to do the alliance task. We actually party up with them.
Here I have a question for you, unless you don't guys have to say anything about the alliances.
Oh no, go ahead.
Okay,
We can talk about whatever.
So, in the headline, they talked about that when you have autosell on, boosters for Meseta work. They said it was not attended. Yeah, so what do you guys think about that? Because that makes, like, it goes both ways. First of all, it's maybe a bit of feeling for free-to-play players, or players who don't have premium, who don't have autosell, that they earn like way less Meseta. And on the other hand, it makes the use of the premium a bit better. So what do you guys think about that?
Yo, I was actually talking about this on my stream yesterday of the headline, and I don't know. I can feel from both ends. Like, I feel like it should just be for everything, or just for like earning in combat, because they said they were only meant for it to be Meseta you earn in combat, but it works with autosell. So I'm like, okay, not everyone can get autosell. Not everyone has premium.
Not
I don't
everyone has
know.
900 SG to spend on fucking autosell for a month.
Yeah, it's too pricey too. Like if it was cheaper, I'd be like, okay. Like if it was like material storage price, okay.
It's got
But like, I don't know. I think it should just be everything, plain and simple.
Yeah. I think it should be for everything. Because is it like 600 SG just to have one, or is it 30 days for auto sell?
I thought it was 900 or 800, something around those lines. I mean, we could all check right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna check.
Yeah, if
that.
someone wants to check.
500, so it's less than I thought actually.
Okay. I feel like it was a really weird number before.
Yeah,
I think it was.
I feel like they changed it. It was like 900. It was super expensive.
But I mean, they do change things sometimes without telling us.
Without saying shit.
Yeah, it's 500 now. So I mean, it's still. I still think that's a little too pricey in my opinion.
Yeah.
Let's math it out real quick.
Because if you want
500
auto
SG.
sell and material storage, that is 800 SG.
You would need to spend at least $20 to get 500 SG.
Oh no, you don't buy SG.
Yeah.
Why would you?
If you were going to buy SG, an unknowing player, just saying, everybody, don't buy SG. It is the worst thing you could possibly do.
You can buy AC, but don't buy SG.
Yeah, buy AC.
Yes.
More worth it.
Do not buy AC to get SG either.
Yeah.
wait, does that exist?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
that's hilarious.
Yeah, don't do that either.
Thank you for the hydrate, purple. But yes,
think
it would take
hydrated.
$20 to get auto sell.
No, that's more than premium.
Yeah, you could buy premium and have it as a benefit for
Oh,
$13.
I mean, but that's the thing though in MMOs when they do offer something that's quote like available free, they make it way more expensive than just like, or like it takes way more time to get. Like think about like the WoW like token for a month. Like you have to grind a lot to get it. Like if you're someone who plays like that, then yeah, you get free WoW. But like if you're someone who plays casually, like you're just gonna have to pay.
Oh,
Yeah,
hydrate.
but then what about the material storage, right? Like, why is this not in the premium?
I'm out of coffee.
Why is
I
this-
agree.
The more opinion, I mean, they say the more opinion people give on this stuff, the more we'll listen to it.
Yeah.
So we might even get this question answered on the next headline, and maybe they think about adding that to the premium. So we maybe should like take action and do something about it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Like being angry
for the
about it
hydrate.
doesn't fix, but like actually giving feedback. Because like
Yeah.
there are some of these things that they don't know is an issue. Like we're talking, but like they're not constantly watching our streams and hearing us talk about it, you know?
Yes.
But yeah, I think that's a great idea. And the last headline made me really hopeful for the questions that they answered because they kind of had some weird questions before that for quite a few headlines. And then this one, they actually answered some really, really good questions that I know were concerns of a lot of people and I could relate to.
I think someone gave Hero the wrong sheet. And it was supposed to be the questions in the next one, but they answered ones from before.
I feel like
Oh
they
my
should have
God.
had more questions though, considering
Agreed.
they 2 months of no questions. I mean,
Yeah,
they
it was
did.
the,
It was like through a Discord or something.
And then when they came
Yeah.
back, they only covered like Waker stuff, which makes sense because that's when Waker got released. But I wanted more stuff that they kind of neglected to talk about for the past 2 or 3 months that they didn't have the operations report.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
did they stop answering questions on the Discord and pinging people for it?
Yeah, it's just not
Did it?
everyone has access to Discord though.
Mm.
Yeah,
If they
it's still
play
a
on console.
beginning. It's still a beginning. Like, I mean, at least like have one medium where they announce stuff. I don't know if they should like make an extra Twitter for it or something, but having questions answered regularly or like they're giving us feedback to stuff regularly was actually
Mhm.
pretty nice. Now that I think about it, I actually totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
That was just a thing.
Yeah, I think that would be cool if they had like a PSO like support Twitter, PSO like announcement Twitter, or even on like their Twitter if they like occasionally threw in questions that we asked.
It would be nice,
Mhm.
but also
Like small
just said
little
Twitter.
developer updates where they would answer our questions and see if they would be able to answer them. Like
Yeah.
have small videos on YouTube.
Yeah,
I think that would
true.
be a good idea.